Alright, got a fun story today about this. Big old heavy piece of metal there. And well, I'll just tell the whole thing. I got a magnet here. Zero magnetic. And that is a magnet, I promise you. I'm not trying to trick you into thinking I'm using fake magnets. That's a magnet. So what we have here is a super high-end piece of stainless. It's got a name on it. It's called American Engineering Incorporated. It's got a telephone number. And it's got a part number. It's got threads on this side. I'm eyeballing 1.25 from there to there, 3/4 from there to there. It's milled for a key. It's got a spot for a wrench. I saw this in a discount store in a bin where they were wanting 50 cents for it. And I saw it and I was like, that is a really high quality piece of something. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to buy that thing. I don't even care. Nothing. I got no magazines. Anyways, so I brought it home, looked at it. I determined it's a piece of rotating something or other. I was thinking maybe lathe, you put your chuck in there and something, or maybe drill press with a big chuck or whatever. I know a guy who works for a major brewing company, and he works with food grade stuff and pumps and equipment. He looked at it and he kind of agreed it's high end looking. He was the one that told me to put the magnet on. I didn't think of that. So it's stainless. Figured that out. But couldn't come up with an answer what it actually was going to be. So I said, well, I guess I'll call the 1-800 number. So I called the 1-800 number. I said, ring, ring, ring. Hello. I was like, I got a weird thing here. I got this part. I got a part number. I don't know what it is. And the girl on the other end goes, well, what plant are you at? And I go, well, plant. That's interesting. I'm not at a plant. I bought this in a bin for 50 cents, and I'm just curious. And she tried to look the number up. Her computer actually wasn't working very good, so she transferred me down to engineering. And I got an engineer on the phone. And he's like, well, I don't have my stuff right in front of me. Can you send me a couple pics of it? And I'll get back to you. So I snapped off a couple pics. Kind of that angle, and that angle. Guy calls me back, and he goes, where did you get that? I said, well, here's the deal. It's a resale store in town where I don't know where they get their stuff. It seems like a lot of Amazon, a lot of Overstock. I don't know. And he's like, that's really weird. Yeah, we made that. And it's for a ketchup bottling, or either a bottling or a packaging, ketchup packaging facility. Major, I'm not going to say who they are, but they make a lot of ketchup. And he said it's a pair. There was 2 of them. One was reverse threaded. And they go, apparently it's something like spinny, spin, spin. And he said they shipped it to him. It was that's why they put the number on there, because when the part breaks, they call them, they custom make these things one-off and ship them out. And they had lost it somehow in mail, like it disappeared on them. So they wrote up as a total loss. I'm assuming they're either in the process of remaking it or have remade it, whatever. And the guy's like, can we have it back? And I was like, yeah, I don't need it anymore. I figured it out. That's all I want to know what it was. I mean, I guess I could scrap it. What's the scrap value of stainless steel? Not much, I'm not an asshole, so I'm happy to give it back to those people. So we made a little arrangement. I'm going to drop it off next week at the UPS store, and they're going to ship it back, and they get their part back. So that's pretty cool. I mean, whatever. So someone suggested to me that it's worth, a whole hell of a lot more than, a couple bucks. And I know it is, because it's milled from a solid block of high-end stainless. I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. I bet that thing, the bill for that was $300 is what I would assume that would cost the packaging company that wanted it. Probably $200 to $300 a part. That's just a guess. But no, they're really nice people. I'm happy to give it back to them. They told me they'd give me a couple bucks for my time or whatever. Which, whatever. That's cool. But I was more interested in, just my curiosity, because I've never seen anything like that. It sucks when you lose your stuff. So my philosophy is going to be, if I ever lose something, hopefully someone will find it in a bin for 50 cents and call me, and I'll get it back. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get it back to them. We'll ship it out next week, and doing the right thing. That's kind of a crazy story. Ketchup packaging something or other. Whatever. Kind of crazy. And what's even more nuts is this company's based in the same state that I'm based in. just on the other side. It's even more crazy. Like, small world. But, yeah, I got my eyes peeled for the second one because if I find it, I'm going to get it to him. Oh, whatever. Short story. That's it. Stay safe.